If you've spoken with people who live in Canada recently, or you've heard the news, you'll know that getting a job here can be very challenging. And even when you have the right qualifications, it can still be a struggle. That's why today I'll be sharing with you some surefire tips that will help you in getting a job quickly and give you an advantage over others in the labor market. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Toby Erinle. I'm born and raised in Nigeria and I'm a citizen of this great country, Canada. I live in Calgary, Alberta, and if you just stumbled on this video, know that I make videos like this talking about life here in Canada and what I've experienced so far in my years of living here. I welcome all my new subscribers. You guys are truly amazing. I hope you like it here. And to those of you who have been here from day one, my day one gang, I mean people who have been there from the days when this channel had just 10 subscribers and I would get maybe 6 views on a video, know that I appreciate you guys a lot. And thank you for tuning in again to another great video. I hope you learn a thing or two from this. To those who told me to make videos on specific topics, I haven't forgotten. As time will permit, I have a list where I wrote those videos down and those topics. I hope time permits and I'll be able to make those videos and dish them out to you guys. Before I get into today's video, I hosted a giveaway in the last video to celebrate my milestone of growing to 1,000 subscribers. I'm grateful to those of you who watched, who commented, those of you who subscribed, those of you who shared, who liked, and those of you who even followed me on Instagram. Thank you so much. I asked my friends to do a raffle draw and they came up with 5 names. And at the end of this video, I'll call out those 5 names and they'll be on the screen. So if you see them, you know you're part of the winners. So congratulations in advance if your name is among the winners of the giveaway. These days, if you search on YouTube, you'll see all kinds of videos made by different Nigerians just like myself. Some people share how they got jobs in just 2 months after landing in Canada. Some say they got their job 1 month after landing. Some got their job even before they landed in Canada. While I recommend that you seek as much information as possible, being equipped and ready to get these jobs when you land in Canada is very important. And that's why I thought to make this video, which is different from what others are talking about. This video will be in 2 parts. And in this first part, I'll be sharing with you 6 tips that would help you land a job super quickly. And in the second part, which will be maybe sometime next week, I'll be sharing with you a very vital tool which would help you get a job. It's a tool that people don't really use, and this is going to be very useful for those of you who are coming to Alberta especially. So if you have friends or family who just landed here and they tell you they haven't gotten jobs yet, please share this video with them. Alberta is a good province in my opinion, but has one of the highest unemployment rates in Canada. And that's currently at around 5.7%. What this means is that if there are 100,000 people who are eligible to work in Alberta, about 5,700 of them don't have a job. And nobody wants to be among the unemployed. So these tips I'll be sharing with you will help you find a job quickly and so you can start to grow your career as soon as you land. The first tip I'll be sharing with you today is find your community. If you're Nigerian or from anywhere in Africa, the moment you land in Canada, the first thing you want to do is to find your community. Connect with other Nigerians, go to church, go to mosque, attend religious gatherings and community events, talk to people, exchange contact with them, let them know that you're new. Because this can go a long way in helping you land your first job. Some people you meet may have vital information. And you know what they say, information is key. So as soon as you land, find your community and start to make those important connections. The second tip I'll be sharing with you is, along with English, learn French if you can. Canada is a bilingual country, so knowing French is going to double your chances of finding work. It's simple. Let's say there are 2 skilled men. One is bilingual and the other one speaks just English or maybe just French. The bilingual man has a way higher chance of finding a job in Canada because many companies, say in Quebec for instance, which is a predominantly French-speaking province, have branches in other parts of Canada and would prefer French speakers to work for them. So if it is possible, try to learn French before coming to Canada. I know it's a tough task, but there are people who are doing it. There are people who are learning French just to pass the French exam that will bring them to Canada. So it's very possible to learn French and it's going to increase your chances in finding work. You can find work in almost any province. The next tip I'll be giving you is learn about the Canadian resume format. There is a difference between CV and resume, and the earlier you know that, the better. I remember how my CV used to be back in Nigeria with my date of birth, gender, and all those unnecessary information. Nobody needs all that here. A resume is straight to the point and it highlights your skills in a very precise manner. If possible, make this one page, or if you can't, if there's so much information, then maybe a maximum of 2 pages is okay. The next tip I'll be sharing with you is names matter here in Canada. If you send out 2 resumes with exactly the same skills and experience, and one has the name, let's say Oluwashijubomi Michael Animashaun, and the other has the name Mike Annie, just a short form, chances are that Mike Annie will get looked at first. There is a research that has shown that employers look at names when hiring immigrants, and I saw this research on CBC, so it's real. Names matter. Don't be adamant that you must use your full name. Putting a short form of your name on your resume is not changing your name. You're not doing anything illegal. You're just making it easier for people to put your name in their head and for them to be able to relate with you. The next tip I'll be sharing with you, which is the 5th tip, is improve your communication skills, believe in yourself, and be confident. Being a good communicator is very important. It makes your potential employer believe you make a good team member. If you're job seeking, practice in the mirror. Start to talk to yourself in the mirror. Answer interview questions in the mirror and build confidence. Also, practice maintaining eye contact. Look at people in the eye. Some people can't even look at their partners in the eye. So if you have to make this a conscious effort to start to practice maintaining eye contact with people, talk to people, this might sound funny, but even watch American movies, watch movies where they speak English and remove the subtitles. See if you can understand the words, because this is going to help you when you enter the Canadian workspace. It's going to help you in your interview, and it's going to help you when you start to work in Canada. And the last tip I'm going to share with you today is LinkedIn is super important in Canada. Just take this from me. If you don't have a LinkedIn account and you plan to come to Canada, please open one today the moment you're done watching this video. It is so important. There is so much information there. You can meet and network with people from your field, and there are some companies that post their first job postings will be on LinkedIn before they post it anywhere else. So take advantage of these opportunities there, and then you could be lucky. You will just land your first job on LinkedIn. So in my next video, which is going to be a follow-up to this video, it's going to be the part 2. I'll share some vital tools that you can use to find job, and one of them is particularly important if you would be landing in Alberta. So make sure you're subscribed and you've turned on that notification so you don't miss that particular video. So there are my top tips for job seekers in Canada. If you live in Canada and you got a job and there are some things you did that helped you, which I didn't mention here in this video, please drop them in the comments, as you might be helping someone out there. Who knows? Thank you for making it to the end of this video, and it's time to announce the names of those who won in last week's giveaway. I'm just going to put the names on the screen here, so if you see your name, congratulations, you just won 10,000 naira. Please reach out to me as soon as possible on Instagram to claim your prize. If you're part of the winners and you don't need the money, please also send me a message so I could pick someone else in the next video. I wish there was a way to select every one of you, but know that I appreciate every single subscriber on this channel. You guys are awesome. Hopefully, as time goes on and as God provides, we get to do many more giveaways on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and family who plan to come to Canada. Also leave comments, and if you have any questions or any topics you want me to talk about, please leave them in the comments and I'll surely reply to every one of you. Until I see you guys again next time, peace out. Cheers.